and hello everyone, what's in there? I missed that boat, dang it. Okay. And hello everyone, what's in there, dudes? And today I am playing Honkai Star Rail. Today we are playing Honkai Star Rail Part 8, new story quest. I was exploring a bit, and yes, I now have cash rice, and I'm using story. Oh, is that gone? Oh my god. Also, yes, I also have this little buddy following me because. Oh yeah, if you're wondering how you get this little buddy, if you go into this anniversary thing, if you complete this story quest, you will get this. It's like right here. You will get this little pet if you complete it all, which I did. So yeah, I also got cash rights. So, anyways, let's go. Let's finish up this quest. Oh, before I do anything more, I will be muted for the rest of this video like the others. So yeah, and other than that, enjoy!
You know, I have no reason to...
You may not. She's wary of me.
In my view, are you still willing?
Yes. Please. A bygone myth tells of an occasion where carefully Watts answered their followers' questions on the peak of the holy mountain. Their followers have since believed that scaling this titan cliff is one way of being with the god.
Hear that? It's not every day that you get to climb a mountain with Circes. You should sing me a hymn of praise.
Titan hymns are beyond me.
Go on ahead. Take this Yanis shortcut, and the long...
I have to admit...
Because I know very well what it is you are after. As the saying goes, I believe carefully... It is my hope that you bring...
Honestly.
What a splendid...
And even though I've come... Oh? Alright.
So the intellectual...
Save your concern.
The Titan is inside. Fine then.
Wait. Is... Hey.
Huh? Oh?
Ah, yes.
Huh. It's the Black Tide destroyed.
How could that even a creation?
Hey, Circes.
Nias?
I just saw him.
No.
This is a departed spirit.
Enough about me.
Well.
Cows. I've never heard of...
Look on the bright side. Hey!
Yes.
Cows.
Never mind. The souls.
What?
Let's just keep going.
Know your limits. Wander too far among the dead.
Fine. If this is indeed as I thought, then this will be very so.
Bye. Keep your sarcasm. Hi.
Calypso. She's one of the seven Saints. No. Hey, Circes. Daggone. doesn't matter. I can do this myself.
Oh, beautiful old world. Where are you now? Oh, legendary era Chrysia, return to the mortal realm. Splendid gods once walked the paths we walk.
Very well then. So... I hear it. This time.
Since we've come this far...
Lord Nias and Miss Calypso, are you both here to visit Chaos too?
Yes, and we've been waiting.
Regrettably, he hasn't answered. The worst case scenario is that he's already...
You're overthinking, Lord Nias. And besides, we both know God.
That reminds me.
Oh, my sister needs more time to make sure the flowers are fine.
Such a pity. Both of you have hearts kinder than anyone else. Yet you are born only to take over Thanatos' divinity.
Everything that what may seem like a month, the conjecture has taken... But no. Because another one of my confusing immortal souls...
What are you thinking about? Is that so? I stood at this very... Don't read too much into it. I mean, can mortals even hope to reach Aquila's realm? They're a strict and draconian god. Nothing like Circe's. You get what I'm... But there will always be peace. It's just... Yeah, in any case... Emerge from your cocoon. Really now? Or you... I'm kidding.
You impede me. Your end approaches.
As you wish.
That paradise, savor it for me.
Can't give up on my therapy just yet. Root here.
for me. Failed to stand you.
As you wish. No bullying allowed! Delivering more! Let me turn your vitamin! I shall
Blame
remove
knows no
this
mercy.
Life is not spilled here.
Failed to stand you.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us! Anyway, never mind. This is... might yet... Oh? Let me... By the looks of the... Sure, go ahead. Anaxa often said, perhaps to him, that it's a shame. I have a bad feeling about this. Could there be more to what happened at the Grove? This is the other than, but we've had more than our Nice? No need to hold yourself back, Danny. You can just tell it like it is. Their behavior was no different from bandits. Whew. You've got me there. There are two... It's so dusty in here. Whoa. Are these all complaints about him? I can already see what they must have written. Why else would they call are the Titans? They marched him straight to the seat of judgment before he could finish. Though what he took on in the first Anaxa would have probably, needless to say, you claim to be stuck. Anaxa always, every being in the world. Thankfully, they, one by one. It was only after a brief silence that he... Yes. By the way, this stack of complaint letters has reminded me of a place in the Grove. I'm talking about an... It's a well-kept secret. Among the Seven Sages, even the administrators of the Library of Philia are restricted from accessing those places. With the Grove in this state, I'm sure Anaxa won't be mad even if we sneak into the lab for a short while. Right? This is the place, but where is everything? Materials for alchemical experiments, matrix diagrams, and even the seal to the lab. They're all gone. Did the Black Tide destroy it all? No, not even close. Not only are... Huh? What's... Danny? My biggest fear, Anaxa was carrying out experiments on. Yes, this is what he was secretly conducting. Oh. Do you remember? That's right. But what if Professor Anaxa's fusion with the core flame of reason? Put yourself in his shoes, knowing that the black tide was closing in and you're... Exactly. When the black tide came, the true reason Anaxa headed to the luminary throne was to transmute and fuse himself with the Titan's core flame. No. Judging from how he reacted after the event, the results came as if the manuscripts detailing all the alchemical formulae have been taken away. His research is still ongoing. Like, what? There's only one Titan. No. No way. He's after Kefali.
Sir, this sky up...
Of course not. This is just an image from a projection device used for it. The day-night cycle has been lost to this world. So that students like you may still learn about the night sky, astronomers have harnessed the Titans, much like how the sky above the holy...
So, the skies of Akama are fake too.
You mustn't conclude that, Anaxa. You should know that only a child would expose a trick and be proud of it. Often people know more
And they're just deluded. We have already...
so much. Why? As a sage, but above all else.
But I can't...
You're right. Go. Find out what we all...
Child of you did...
If I were as foolish... I'm sure you're familiar. They call me up as I see it.
Oh?
The source of life is what I wish to grasp. To understand what makes up, thanks to you, I've had the chance to personally verify, in more ways than one, that the how then is...
And by the sound of it, you have already formed a conjecture.
No, I have already drawn a conclusion. In my journey unto death just now, I finally saw the answer with my own eyes.
Professor Anaxa, I'm here. His life hangs by a thread.
Of course. I'll bring this to a conclusive end. And give, however, in accordance...
As you wish.
Don't you care to know what the price...
It's a matter of uncovering the truth about the Death Titan and his survival. This may be the only time I can ever see.
I see. In that case, let the show begin.
Indulge me.
Before I begin, as unrelated as these two propositions may seem at first glance, they are in fact logical equivalents. The reason I say this...
Anaxa, you were in the Netherrealm?
Yes, I am but a living dead man now. But that's not important. What truly matters is, that's not all. Remember how I said you were a part of the...
And I've told you that I have no...
Of course you would remember, because that wasn't you.
Calypso?
And surely you...
It seems you've lost even the memories seared into your soul. Use your head, Circes. Since all of this took place, the living cannot step foot into that world. The answer is those fallen here. Does this answer?
Even on the...
But it matters not.
You can revive a Titan?
Humans cannot return from the dead. Neither can gods. But all we need to do is look at this from a... If I'm reborn as...
I have news from Hyacinth and Dunhung. Anaxa.
Carefully.
That is... He is indeed the great... No need for guilt. What we should be doing, being Akima's political center, the Demigod Council holds just as much significance as the Vortex of Genesis. Someday, after my duty is over, this site will take the place of the battlefield where you hunt gods. Become the next challenge you ought to overcome. Till then, it's best to get used to this place as soon as possible.
Preposterous! The Christos heirs only...
It's been a while.
What is that supposed to mean?
It has indeed...
Shh! Keep it. Be more vigilant. I've already ordered my...
My bad.
Did you hear thunderclaps last... Thunderclaps are
Watch out. I guessed as much.
I figured this is something...
You have my...
Remind her to be honored. Those lackeys she keeps...
That's... We should...
By Catherly into Lenten. Above, as the Theoros, I have observed.
Aglaya!
I know about the...
What?
It is no longer up. This has come a lot
Yes.
It is far... There is no glory.
I appreciate...
Oh, you've done well, Lord Calictus. Let me take over and personally close this debate for today. Dearest counselors, let it be known that I sorely miss the blissful times portrayed in lyrical poems. Yet, in the present, people from all over are forced to leave their homeland to seek refuge in the holy city where they hope to rest under Kethely's protection. All of us have. We didn't have a choice in the past, but now, the Council of Elders brings to the table a new possibility. All I have left is one question for you. Would you rather strive toward the unheard of Era Nova, or return to the prosperous Era Chrysia of our past? Now, which of the two would lead mortals to an
We all know that Era Chrysia is a thing of the past, Lady Kindness. Please, enlighten me.
Let the three Titans of Calamity be born, and Era Chrysia is nevermore. But bring demise to those Titans. Know that the Council of Elders is never one to make empty promises. Look at who we have. Anaxagoras, one of the Grove's 7 sages, and Castorus, Idonia's goddess. With the help of these two heroes, I can promise...
Aren't they Chrysos heirs? There's a...
It's clear from the start that these heroes do not get along well in their group. All the more proof that Aglaya isn't fit to speak on behalf of every Chrysos heir.
Era... Castorus? Why are you standing...
You finally arrived, Anaxa.
Don't worry, Aglaya. Tell me, dears, if we successfully retreat and return Thanatos' core flame...
The answer...
He's one of the 7 sages. Your proposal is much too idealistic.
Remember what I previously said? Kethely's core flame is guarded by the secret power. Tell me, dear citizens, have any...
Oh. Citizens...
After the destruction...
This is bad.
Anaxa, pray tell. Everything that you've mentioned hinges on the premise that we can find Thanatos.
Thank you, Lady. For Castorus.
With that, thereafter, if we are...
With the balance shattered, the result is clear. Buy carefully. Akama has...
Aglaya, dear Aglaya. What has caused your heart to...
Wag your tongue as much as you like. Since the flame chase journey has been preordained by the prophecy.
Well then.
Well, it seems that when I sent you to look for Anaxa,
My apologies, everyone.
in that...
In actuality, a past...
The reason I say this is as I've mentioned earlier.
Anaxa.
Yes.
Have you heard of this? A tale about it was a seaside town, which until one day, an evil dragon descended upon the town. Its wings were large enough to blot out the sun, while its claws were it barged into the tall tower and devoured the queen's beloved daughter. It even settled itself in her bedroom. Like a tyrant, the queen assembled 3. It was then that a devious, smooth talk. The princess was reborn. The queen was overjoyed. Worse still, the terrifying death had consumed all.
Until?
Until?
Oh my... So... And yet, what exactly is this?
A miracle that I created with alchemy. As for what it is and how I was able to accomplish it, I'll keep the answers to myself for now.
Oh my goodness. Is this cliffhanger...
Quiet, Titan.
Dragon, huh?
In that case...
I think that this so-called alchemy was a...
Indeed. Before I left home to pursue my education, I never even knew that anybody was looking into this area of study.
Therefore, we can just...
A fable, you say? If so...
I guess it might be the concept of...
Oh? What? At a loss for words?
No,
Indeed. Of course.
If I would you...
What?
Oh?
Death. If such, after all. My time is finally here.
You shall with... It is a pity that fate is such...
Is there no other way of...
I'm afraid that... My sister... How absurd. What should we do?
Since Chaos is...
That's right.
Trial. But these...
Amphorius is... I have long held...
Calypso, and this warrior...
Regarding this Nias...
Of course.
Looks like...
Yes. This is...
Completely separate.
Please, young lady.
I do not understand.
Because this is... Furthermore...
I...
Let's chat, young lady, since there's still time.
Of course. As the embodiment...
Look, if so...
Polixia.
If this is true...
But before that... Nikador's...
I've heard that these...
Honor.
And...
Cheer up, young...
all fair... Although only...
To be honest, I am just...
Enjoying?
And now I have reached the journey.
But when you depart, the separation and death are two sides of the same coin. Reconciling this
doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Finally, let me recount to you. The first time I returned from the battlefield, the calamity had devoured everybody. It was late into the night. It was a craze. Do you think that it'd be... But to my surprise, he...
Now please, go away.
Are you trying to say...
That's exactly what life is. And death is. But a scale to measure how valuable therefore, young...
The embodiment of strength.
It is time for me to... When that moment finally...
I knew this day would have...
Are the boat...
Polixia, I'm here. What?
This is quite interesting.
Is this... Is it... Now, it's time for us to fulfill our Are you afraid? What are you afraid of? That... You shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the remain. As foretold in the prophecy, and according to our vows, once it all ends. Even if it was prophecy. Let me do it, sister. Let me be death sacrifice. I was the one who... I don't think that my life was wasted. Just the opposite. When I finally arrived at this destiny, it was you who sowed the seeds for this sea of flowers. Besides, How could my... Well then, what exactly are we? I don't know either. But regardless of what the answer is, ever since we were born, the fact that we existed was predestined, and nothing could erase it. This is why I will always... We're twins, after all. All right, my dear Polixia. It's time to... After that, use it to plant the first bud in the prophesied new world.
If I am... Would you use it?
Death is inevitable. In the days to come, I am certain that someone whom I cherish deeply will leave me for good. If such a mighty power really existed, I think I would use even now. My answer remains the same. This is why, sister, in the prophesied new world, go now. I shall open wide the entrance to the nether realm and grant you a second life. The living beings on this earth shall respond to my call and lead you to the sacred daylight. Remember, do not look back on the land of the dead, and do not stop moving. In the new world promised by the prophecy, march toward your new life. Ask for the price of our equivalent exchange. Let me be the one to pay it.
Everybody, I'm certain of, just like the flame chase journey of I believe that this is the truth.
This is besides those twins in the past. Even if they really
are their whereabouts truly unknown? Didn't Polixia mention that seaside town? The birthplace of alchemy and the tale of the dragon. In our world, there exists...
But the people there worship the good...
Take this.
This is...
The new spores, remember? Think about the story of the dragon.
You still...
Simple. However, Actions speak louder than words.
I've already, sir. But before I leave, I have another question.
That was the world in print. If we are to prove its
I understand.
Hey, child of humanity.
Don't get antsy. I still remember the question you posed to me. As a scholar, I do not wish to offer up ambiguous conclusions.
If so...
Why not? Now I'm merely
Why...
This.
Can some...
No. It means that I can actually...
That's...
Lady Aglaia, please, let me explain. You know that the core flame of death has always been the greatest unknown regarding the Era Nova, which is why both you and Professor Anaxa has come to a consensus with Kindness. They want to suspend the trial once Thanatos' core flame is reclaimed. But I know this runs counter to your wishes. So long as we do not usher in Era Nova, the Black Tide will... Honestly, it's difficult for me to assess the Titan could be very near.
Well said. You already had every reason to seek an audience with Thanatos. A world without death. Do you desire...
If fate dictates that my path must oppose yours, I will do all I can. Lord Mighty showed me that without taking the first step, all talk of what follows is moot.
I have always hoped to hear you speak your mind, Cass. And I am glad to have heard your true thoughts. Styxia. I visited that place in the past. Though it isn't go. I will not stand in your way. As for you, Castoris. I too...
Thank you.
I hate to put a damper on... If Styxia is now an island surrounded by the River of Souls torrents...
The answer is quite simple. In the myths, Zag... And if they could do that, then I'll see you at Memorial Palace at Action Hour tomorrow.
So I'm gonna end the video here because it's getting late for me and I'm tired. So I will be recording the next part tomorrow, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want some more, like, subscribe, comment down below. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want some more. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have an amazing day and night, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye, guys.